every good Roman town, city, etc., had baths, and more than one bath. If you look on your map, you'll see at least 3 bath complexes. This one's very famous, Baths in Neptune, called Neptune because you'll figure it out when you get up there. Many different rooms. You have your changing room, you'd enter the changing room, and then from there you'd go, you could do your whole cold room, warm room, hot room, and if you were in a really high class bath, you'd have dry heat rooms and moist heat rooms. So there'd be this whole ritual of bathing. In some baths you have delineation between sexes. There's one area that's for the women and there's another area for the men. You can also do it where certain times a day are reserved for women and certain times a day are reserved for men. And you have to divorce the modern idea of a bathhouse is sort of linked with prostitution and sex in the popular imagination, but in the Roman period that you can't think that way. The baths were a social center, a place to do business, meet with clients, meet with friends. It was a daily ritual, so to speak, very inexpensive, perhaps just a little penny or two, and you could get into the bath. So anyone could. The Romans were very clean people. But remember, without soap, you're using a lot of olive oil to slather yourself down and scrape yourself off. You want to add anything? Okay. Any questions? So we're going to go up and we're going to look down, and you're going to see why it's called the Baths of Neptune.
Any water?
I'd love to take a bath.
It is worth going up.
Oh yeah. No bath. No shower. Yeah.
I'd be content with that.
So these little dedicatory altars you'll see all over the place, very ubiquitous, and very often they can be highly sculpted. And so we have a certain number of things going on. What do we have? Kyle had said something. We have Romulus and Remus down here with the she-wolf. What else do we have?
Imperial Eagle.
So the Imperial Eagle, Jupiter's Eagle, good. What
do you think that is?
A man reclining.
Man lying on the ground.
Right, yeah.
Holding like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you tell me what it is, but what's the symbolism? What is it standing for?
Tiber River.
Very good.
Very good. This kind of reclining figure is very much the motif for a river god, a personification of the Tiber or another river. Right? Yeah, is a rabbit here?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
nice
So
little rabbit.
Snake, rabbit. These might be fauciolus or something like that. I don't know. These two I'm not quite sure. But if we're getting with Romulus and Remus, then it could be fauciolus, the husband of the woman who nurses the boys.
Wow.
Go ahead, series.
Looking good, Tim.
And what is the area they're standing in called? The cella. And what's the part that we're standing right in front of? Right here. What's this? This is the porch. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So there's a room back there. So this is the porch. It means that this is open on the side. It's open in the front with a column.
Just remember the classical Greek porch that was attached to the rotunda, the Pantheon. Sort of a smaller version of that with columns and a pedimental roof with sculpture in the pediment, decoration, painted, etc. So yeah, this is the pronaos, or the porch, the sort of the liminal zone between the stairs and then the sacred cell.
In some Roman temples you have columns along the sides, but in this one you had walls and just 2 columns